Caroline, do you want to play with my rocks?
No. Why?
That rock.
Oh, you could play with this rock.
Oh, okay. You go straight with a rock. You go straight. This is a bit wrong. No, don't do that. I'll get banned again. Anyway, we want to talk about savings. And we're not talking about Northern Rock Bank. No. No, what happened there? Oh, okay. There you go. Oh, I've got Zoom on there as well. I didn't realise. Okay. Well, we want to talk about savings. Because,
what are they?
Yeah, well, we wouldn't know because it sounds like a luxury to us because we don't have any. We're brassic, that's what we are. Hand to mouth, it seems.
Day to day.
Day to
day.
Week. And something that you were reading about, actually, wasn't it? You know, about savings. Oh, yeah, by the way, Caroline. I forgot my blooming hat again.
I know.
I feel naked. Do polish it.
A bit hairy.
Oh, is it like Velcro?
Yeah.
I just clip her because I like to stick my head in the barrel.
Yeah.
I get depressed, you see, so you stick your head in the barrel.
I was reading about it.
You were, weren't you?
It was saying the month of May there was a deficit of 3.8 billion.
3.8 billion, did you say?
Yes.
What does it mean?
Yes.
Yes, but what does that mean?
Well, that means minus, doesn't it? Deficit. So that means that means that a lot more people are either not saving or spending their savings because they have to pay their mortgage.
There's more money coming
bills.
Out of savings than going into savings.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Blimey, that's not good news. But until before then, it was actually okay, wasn't it? People were still saving.
Yeah. It's just this last month.
Why do you think that is, darling?
Because everything's gone up, because interest rates have gone up, utility bills have gone up, food has gone up.
So it's got to a point
even
now.
school lunches are going up. So
you know, we're getting bleached out here. Why are we getting bleached? That's better.
Everything's going up, and people are having less money to pay their monthly bills. So maybe some people are having to dig into their savings just to get by.
Well, it sounds like the people that are clearing themselves out.
Or maybe if they want a little bit of leisure, they have to dip into their savings for their leisure.
Holidays, maybe? Maybe that time of year, think about holidays.
That is, to be fair, I suppose May is a good time when people may be booking their holidays, so some of that might be holidays.
I think it's going to be all part and parcel. But if you look at that graph that you showed me last year, it didn't do that during the holiday season.
No, it didn't. No. This is the only time it's done as bad as this is the worst. I think it says it's the worst that's been for 26 years.
So the thing is that we've got situations since austerity and George Osborne, he brought in the Tory party basically, when they decided that everyone should take a pay cut basically, or not have a pay rise, and effectively it's a real term pay cut because inflation makes everything more expensive and you have less money to be able to cope with inflation.
Also, I suppose
it's been going on for donkey's years, isn't it? They haven't had a pay rise for a good long while now.
And I suppose if your money's not gone up with inflation, things are going to get more and more expensive, so you're going to have less residual money.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah.
So,
you're just not going to have enough money left over to be able to buy stuff or go on holidays or get that new TV, that new flat screen TV, like they say that we've all got.
What's really sad is that all right, some people are probably using it for leisure, like for the holidays and for sort of more luxury things. But there's also going to be the amount of people out there using their savings just to pay the bills.
The thing is, some people out there, they didn't save, did they? Anyway, now. We've always kind of been hand to mouth anyway, to be fair. We haven't really ever saved anyway, because with a large family, it's like, you never really got enough.
Live to your means in a way, don't you?
Yeah, you do. You do live to your means. And there's times when we were flush and times when we weren't.
Do you remember when we first had all the children were very small, we used to go around to the supermarket with a calculator?
I'm really struggling by arm at the moment. I've got problems with my joints.
Do you remember? When the children were very small, we used to go around to the supermarket with a calculator because we had a set amount of money to spend and we couldn't go over.
Was it about £35 a week we used to spend?
Oh, I don't know. That was something. This was a long while ago. We are talking about
late 80s, aren't we? Late 80s, early 90s.
We are talking about between 88 and 90,
we used to shop a lot in the place called Roy's of Wroxham, which is actually in Hoverton.
Actually, that was very good, because Roy's of Wroxham, most of their produce is locally sourced, isn't it?
Yeah, that is.
And on the
I don't know if that's dark or
Actually-
my glasses.
when you buy the vegetables and the meat, they actually say on the counter where they come from.
Yeah, that's it. That's a good store. Roy's of
A
Wroxham.
little bit more
Which actually
expensive,
is in
but it's a
Hobbiton.
very, very good store, and that still does the same today.
Why do they call it Roy's of Wroxham when it was actually in Hobbiton?
I don't know. Maybe it sounded better.
I think it probably did, because Wroxham itself was a bit of a posh. It was a bit of a posh place, Wroxam. Yeah, there's a lot of money down there. Down the avenues, a lot of people with money down there, weren't
Yeah, yeah, there is. Yeah, very
Yeah.
big houses.
there? Judges and stuff like
Yeah.
that. People with too much money.
Yeah.
Boats. Actually, there's a boatyard down there as well.
Oh, right, okay. I used to do a lot of.
Obviously, Wroxham's local.
Used to do Sea Scout.
Oh, I did Sea Scouts, yeah. But we were talking about savings,
Yeah,
Caroline.
nothing to do with
If we talk about Sea
Scouts,
Scouts, we'll be talking about that. Whatever his name was.
Julian.
Julian, yeah. Don't we want to talk about him because
No.
he's a paedophile.
No. And anyhow, we'll talk about savings.
Talk about savings we never had. And so what we're saying is basically there's people there basically haven't got enough money. They've got not enough residual money left over to buy or pay for holidays and other stuff, and now they have to dip into their savings to do that. Otherwise they go without.
Yeah.
You know, in some cases, some people dipping in their savings just to be able to eat.
Well,
to
that
be
would
fair,
be sad if that's for to eat and to pay the mortgage.
let's
and
be
bills,
honest, Don.
but-
It's not surprising though when you consider that many of these individuals are in the hospitals that happen to have their very own, food banks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think there's more and more people going to food banks. I mean, you'd have thought people going to food banks would be the unemployed and the very low income, but it's not just that now, is it? It's the middle incomes as well, because they can't manage. When you think if someone's got a really high mortgage, but they've still got a decent job, they might not have enough money
Are we going to go around the lake or
buy their food and things.
go around the lake?
Do you reckon?
No.
But that middle group of people, there's the people.
Not there, next one.
The middle group of people that I feel very sorry for, because they're the people who've
I
managed
feel
to get a
sorry for anyone who's
mortgage.
struggling.
They managed
All
to
their
get a
lives have been turned
mortgage.
upside down.
Yeah.
Yes.
But they've managed to get a mortgage and they're having
Unless they
a
voted for
decent
Tories,
life.
well then they can. Oh, there you go, made your bed. If you vote for Brexit, you made your bed.
And they've got a decent life.
Yeah.
But now they're not can't manage.
No. There's a struggle. But when you first told me that story, when you first read that to me, that title, that headline,
Yeah.
I thought, why would people get rid of all their money that they got saved up now when interest rates are going up? I thought, well, if it's a time to keep the money and you can earn more interest on it because interest rates are higher. And then I remembered, darling, that they haven't passed on the increases of interest rates to the savers. They're the banks are holding on to it.
Oh, so it's not really done much good sitting there anyway.
No. So they're not. Hasn't been passed on. The government's trying. They say that they want to try and force the banks to respond and pass it on. But the banks are actually, in some cases, not been making as much money as they would like, so they've been holding on to it. The fact is that the banks have been making huge amounts of money.
But even so, even if they did pass it on, the only people who would benefit are the very rich, because the people we're talking about would still have to dip into their savings.
Well, that could bring you on to capitalism is imploding on itself in many ways, but that would be another video, I think that would be, darling.
Yeah.
But it's so people aren't they're getting rid of the savings because they're not earning any money, and they think well, we need some money at the moment, so they're getting rid of them. They're just using that money. But it might have took them a very long time
to build up.
And we're not talking about a little bit. When you said it was a 3.8 billion, did you say it was? 3.8 billion.
Apparently, that's a
deficit
in 26 years. It says.
Nuts. It's just if you look at the graph. Sort of growing like that, people's savings plummeted below. Yeah. It's actually below zero.
Yeah.
By 3.8 billion.
Yeah.
That's not good. Because people hold money in not just in assets, but also in cash, as in savings in the bank. But not anymore.
I used to have an uncle who did it in a burger home.
Oh my God! Can you remember that house we went and had a look at, that we were going to buy, weren't we? Remember that? We were at a place with that land in Sallows.
Watch where you're standing.
It was a brown. I think it was Brownfield site. But it had a bungalow on it, tied to the land, and it got planning permission for this bungalow tied to the land because he's allowed to look after sheep, basically. Anyway, that guy there, he died in the end. He passed away. That old boy. And I went there with Robin Watson after doing some work, and he paid us with cash. And as he paid me, I paid Robin. That was my job, wasn't it? But yeah, he paid me with cash. He opened up the sideboard, one of those old, a bit like our sideboard, like Mum's old sideboard.
Yeah.
And
That's full of cash.
it was full of like rolled up cash. I mean, like 50s or 20s or whatever they were, all rolled up. He paid us for that.
Huh?
I mean, it was full of it. God knows how much money. I wouldn't be surprised there's over £1 million in there.
You've got to be quite careful with that, haven't you? Because if some of that goes out of use, then...
That's good. Put circulation. Yeah, good point. The banks and you'd have to every so often. But then you're at risk of taxation. Obviously, he's got that money through other means, through cash probably.
And he's just trying to hide it.
And he's just trying to hide it. Wouldn't you be better off putting it into gold?
I don't know. I don't really know much about it. I never had that much money to worry about.
No, but the thing is, yeah, you're right though, because you can obviously cash it at the bank, but then they get to know that you had it or got it and where did it come from.
Yeah.
Whereas if you've got gold,
or a painting, or
some stolen gold ingots or something, get it off some old Nazis somewhere. They'll have a load.
You can't post gold in France, can
No,
you?
you can't. You can't post precious metals in France. It's illegal. Do you know that? Yeah. I don't know if you can do it if you've got a special license or something, but I don't think there is. I think you're not allowed. Posting precious metals is not allowed.
No.
So, is that a way of protecting? I don't know why that is. Obviously, money laundering and stuff like that, because they're quite very funny about that.
Maybe it's a way of protecting the country of losing its gold and silver.
That as well, but it also protects the jewellers as well, wouldn't it?
Well, I suppose so. Yeah.
People still do it though.
Well, obviously.
Is Wally going to come, or is he's a bit busy?
Especially as there's no.
There he
checks.
comes.
There he is. Especially as there's no.
There's a
checks
Wally.
at the moment.
Oh, here he goes. Oh, treat time, he said. Where's my treats? Sebastian's up there. Bring you back up again. Well, I think that's it. That one, didn't you, darling? I think
that's probably it.
It's quite interesting how people's behaviours are influenced by just literally by increasing the interest rates. The monetary policy.
Oh no, you've got to don't get a picture of me running up there.
I think it's going to go in the lake. My Wally's going to go in the lake. I think. Don't lose the microphone. All my glasses. Oh dear. Up we go. Where's he gone? Has he gone in? Yes, he's gone in. There he is. Wally's gone in the lake. You gone in the lake, Wally?
I'm here.
You're going to go in the lake as well. Did you fall down?
Huh?
Did you fall down? Now there's a big fish in there. We saw that there when we had a picnic here, didn't we?
We were having a picnic over there, weren't we?
I didn't think a lake of this, well, it's actually a lake, it's actually a reservoir. How this little pond or lake or whatever you call it, reservoir, could actually harbour a fish that big. It was huge.
Dora, come on.
Has she been in?
Has she?
Yeah, she's already been in.
Oh,
she's already had a drink. I can prove it. Got it on camera.
Ah.
Yeah.
I bet Bear didn't go in.
No, he didn't go in. No, he won't go in.
Bear's a bit scared of water.
He is.
Isn't he?
Yeah, so people's well.
Oh no, he's going down.
Oh, he's going for a drink.
Yeah. He's going to get.
You won't get him in there, was it? Oh, hey, look, see that kingfisher?
Did you?
Yeah, just there. Just swam across the lake.
Ah.
Kingfisher. Crikey, we've got other owls now, darling.
I know we need to make a bigger owl box.
We need some more owl boxes, owl houses, we call them.
Yeah.
But big ones, because that's a different owl. That was a big owl. It's like barn owl type owl. I think that was.
Oh, I am impressed, Bear. You even got your paws in.
That was going. Whereas a little chouette sounds like a mammal.
He had his little paws in.
He had little paws in, did he? Oh, anyway, I think that's time to go. Anyway, this is Bourbon Forest is where we are. Forêt de Bourbon. Here in the Limousin.
I'm getting bit.
And you get bit. Oh, lovely. Juicy. That's because you taste so good, darling. Do you know that? Here's my microphone. She's not a bad one. I think. Are you a keeper?
Oh, it must be because you had me for 34 years.
Are you a keeper, like a gold member on Austin Powers? When he peels the skin up and put it in a tin. He says, that's a keeper, he goes.
I'm going.
You're going, okay. Anyway, it's time to go. How do you find my hat, you know? Oh, they're back in the water again. Crikey. They're thirsty. Not surprised, it's heat. Bit cool today, then it's quite good walking here because you're under the trees. It's not warm, is it really? It's okay, it's warm, but it's not.
Definitely is a cooler day today, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, do you think it's time to go, Dan?
Yeah.
I think it is.
But I think we will leave the doggies at home because it's too hot to shop.
What, this afternoon? Do you think so?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I don't like leaving them at home because they miss out. They get different walks. They get to sniff different peas
Aw.
up trees.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But if it's too hot, it's too hot.
I know. Oh, don't like them, my doggies. No. Anyway, I can leave you there. I'll accept doggies. Anyway, it's time for us to go, so I can say to Ty. Now, what are you going to say, my darling?
Buy us a coffee.
Oh, we got to buy us a coffee. Oh, okay, do that again. Oh, yeah, buy us a coffee, or don't forget to beat the like button. Helps the channel, you know. But also,
Buy us a hat.
yeah, contribute to a new hat that I've lost. I need a hat. I look like Fester Adams. Do I look like Fester Adams at this?
Yeah.
Fester Adams don't wear sunglasses though. Yeah. It's like a trench coat type thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we look a bit weird.
oh, anyway, it's time to go. It's excited to tell you now. But your sport channel, you do it on Patreon or buy us a coffee. Links down below. But also, there's memberships. Memberships now there is. What memberships?
Oh, there's t-shirts and mugs.
There's t-shirts and mugs and other stuff that there is. Anyway, links are all down below. So I think we better go, Don.
Bye.
Ta-ta.